Hey everyone, I'm Melissa. I'm back at Dragon Man's with Jake, and we have our Part 3 series specialty cans. So Jake's going to go into that, but if you want a chance to test all these out, come on out. Not this weekend, but the next, April 26th and 27th. Exciting news, I'm comping your excise tax. So these gun laws suck, and we're going to cover that. Also, one last thing, if you testified this last session, if you show proof of that with an email or something, you get in for free. You get to test the cans for free. So Jake, what have we got today?
So we've got a couple of cans we've gone over already, a couple new ones that we haven't, but more of the specialty line for that specific purpose, or maybe that specific caliber, that oddball caliber that you might have, and what's going to work best for that. And then, obviously, again, some of the newer ones that, we're going to focus on again that are the, the top going ones. So
I think Dead Air actually is really specialized in the suppressors that they put out for specialty cans, because not a lot of companies put out just like an AK can or 6mm can. So
yep. So we'll start with one of the new ones. So this is an Omax 33. So if you've got those, big long range rifles, 338 Lapua, 338 ARC, 86 ARC, any of those big, 33 caliber rounds, this would be the can for this. Again, 3D printed, grade 5 titanium, so super lightweight. So again, you're not adding a bunch of weight to the end of your long barrel. This one is amazing to shoot on a 338 Lapua. It's ridiculous how much recoil it reduces and how quiet it actually gets on that large of a caliber.
And you can also use this on 8.6 blackout. And as large as it is, it's really, really light.
It is. So different muzzle devices as well. So Xeno mount on this one. You can also do the direct thread and cap as well. I prefer the Xeno mount. Makes it a little bit easier on and off, things like that. Keep in mind when you do put that Xeno mount on, you will have to re-zero a little bit, but after that, no adjustments are needed. So next one up, we went over the Primal when we did the rifle cans, but want to touch on it again. This one's huge, especially as lever guns get more and more popular. So we're talking, 45-70 government, we're talking 44 mag, 44 special, 357, 350 legend, any of those calibers on your lever gun. This can is ideal for that. I shoot it all the time on my 44 mag. It's great for hog hunting. Great for those guys in the Midwest that have to have that flat nose round for hunting as well. So any of those, the Primal is definitely the way to go for that.
And I will say I put this on our full auto scars a lot, and it does a really, really great job. And it's also hub compatible, and then you can also use it with different attachment styles, like muzzle brakes.
Correct. Next up, talked about the Wolverine again, but just want to touch on that. So specifically designed for the AK-47. Benefit to this one is it has multiple collars. So regardless of what type of AK you have, since there's a million of them out there, there is going to be a collar for you. So whether it's 14x1 left hand, whether it's the long 14x1 left hand, whether it's 21 or 24 millimeter, whatever it is, there's a collar for it out there. Again, it locks directly into the detent on your front sight, so you don't have to worry about it moving. It's made specifically to eat just about anything. So whether it's brand new 760 by 39 brass, or whether it's the old, surplus ammunition, whatever it is, it's going to go through it. It also compensates a little bit for that crossbore access that AKs are known for. So, but if you have an AK-47 and want it suppressed, this is about the only one out there.
Definitely. And then we have the one of my most popular cans that have been selling like crazy. I can hardly keep them on the shelf. The Nomad XCTI.
Yeah, the new Nomad series is great. Hunting, long-range precision guys. They have the XCTI and the LTI. So if you want a little bit longer, a little bit quieter, there's different options for you. But this one comes in, direct thread, you're a little over 7 ounces. With the Xeno mount, you're a little over 9 ounces. So again, not adding a bunch of weight to the end of that rifle. The sound on this one is amazing. It takes that, that audible bass, and it just drops it way down. So again, the hunting community, this is the #1 seller. Allows you, if you're in a group, you're not ruining it for the rest of the guys. If you miss, you have a follow-up shot. If you need to take a second shot, whatever it may be. Or again, if you're out doing, predator shoot or hog shoot, you shoot those, the sound on the animal is louder than the sound of the shot.
Definitely.
So
I agree. And next one is the Lazarus.
So yeah, we can do the Lazarus. So Lazarus 6, again, one of our newer ones. New material, Haynes 282. Been around for a long time, but great for heat dissipation. So we all know how hot, suppressors can get after you shoot them for a while. This one is going to cool down much faster than your standard steel cans. Again, also has our triskelion baffle system in it that allows that gas management to go 60% less back to your face, goes out the front. And then no gas block adjustments either.
Definitely.
So,
and this is going to be really more for a specialty 6mm Creedmoor 6mm arc. What else?
yeah, so it is a 6 mil can.
Yeah, you can use it on 5.56.
I actually prefer it on a 5.56 platform. It's one of the best 5.56 cans I've shot in a long, long time. And then this one is hub compatible, so Xeno Chemo or the hub adapter on that one as well. So.
Now you can't shoot like .308 or any larger calibers other than 5.56, 6mm in that one, right?
Correct, not through the Lazarus.
Yeah.
If you do have that 30 cal rifle that you want, Sandman X is the one we just released at SHOT Show. Same principle as the Lazarus 6, just in 30 cal. So again, that Haynes 282 3D printed, that Triskelion baffle system, again hub compatible as well. So if you got that 30 cal platform, Sandman X is the way to go.
This Sandman X is awesome. I mean, there's so many different attachment styles. It has great technology. It's at a great price point, and it can just encompass so many different calibers. Again, I have the original Sandman X, and while I love it, I am probably going to buy the Sandman X also, so I can't wait for that.
Definitely. And then, durability is among, none others out there. So this is a can that's going to last you forever.
Absolutely. All right, last but not least.
Last but not least, we talked about it last week in the pistol series, but again, the Mojave 45. This is our newest one. We just released it this spring. But this one is great because it's not only just a 45 can, it's pretty much all of your pistol calibers. So this one's made specifically to do anything below 45. So if you have a 10 mil, if you have a 40, if you have a 41 special, even 9 mil. This can is great for that on a pistol. Again, it is semi-modular, so you can take it down to a case size if you want to lighten up or add a little bit less length to the end of your pistol. You just unscrew that, put the end cap on it, and you're good to go. The cool part about this is when you look inside, you can actually see that Triskelion baffle system, which is great to see actually in person, not on one of the 3D printed ones where you can't really see it, but again, so.
I think that since we made our pistol series video, I've had a lot of people asking me for the Mojave 9s, the Mojave 45s. They're definitely really popular, and they come in FDE, they come in different colors, and it's really not at a bad price point, and they're super durable, they're going to last forever, and they have really good suppression. So. All right, just wanted to make this short and sweet. Going over the specialty cans, Dead Air really offers pretty much the widest array of specialty cans out there. But if you want to test all of these suppressors in person for yourself and you live near Dragon Man's, come out and see us. If you haven't been out here, this is your opportunity. We have tours going on with the museum, opening weekend at 10 a.m. You can see Jake here. He just can't wait to meet you. And then we also are going to be comping that excise tax, and we'll have a machine gun vendor on site with a ton of machine guns at a separate range so that it doesn't interfere with the suppression levels, and allowing you to really get the best experience for figuring out what Dead Air suppressor is right for you. Thanks for coming out, Jake.
Yep, thank you. It's going to be a great weekend. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to see all you guys there. So.
Yeah, so they'll be out here 9:30 to 4, and yeah, April 26th, 27th. Don't miss it.